I'm Amy Rotman. I'm here on behalf of mining.com.au, and we're here at PDAC in Toronto today with John Morgan, CEO of Dalaroo Metals. So thanks so much for joining us here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I mean, it's always great to be able to catch up with people in person. So maybe let's just start with a quick introduction to Dalaroo Metals. Do you want to tell us about the company?
Yeah, look, Dalaroo's been around for about 4 years. We've got projects now in Western Australia, Côte d'Ivoire and Greenland. We're actively pursuing exploration in Côte d'Ivoire at the moment with the field mapping program, and we're just setting up for our 2026 exploration program in Greenland.
Okay, excellent. Let's look at some of these projects in a little bit more depth. Do you want to start with the Greenland project, then we can move over to Côte d'Ivoire?
Yeah, 100%. Look, in our Greenland project, it's called Blue Lagoon. We've been looking now for rare earths. The rare earths have been coming back really good, so we've had some really positive results over the last sort of 12 months. We did 113 samples last exploration season, and pretty much all of them came back with higher anomalies in it, and total rare earths are up to sort of 0.81, which is pretty good, and we've got some really good grades of hafnium and zirconium, which is pretty good as well. So coming up for the upcoming exploration season, we're going to back up those samples. We're going to do a lot of GPR work on our sediment base, and then we're going to obviously do some further geological mapping. We're also looking at sort of expanding our exploration footprint within the region.
Just looking at, Greenland's been in the news quite a bit the past couple of months. Are you finding more interest in the project based on kind of the jurisdiction and the fact that it's critical minerals?
Yeah, 100%. Look, Greenland's a hot topic at the moment for a few reasons, but I really feel that the critical mineral supply chain is really helping the project at the moment. We're looking at partnering up with people in the future for it.
Okay, excellent. And then let's shift over to your projects in Côte d'Ivoire. Do you want to talk about what's been happening there and give us some details?
Yeah, so over in Côte d'Ivoire, we've got two active sort of areas that we're really focusing on. One's called the Bouingano project, and the other one's called the Bonduku project. So the team have been out field mapping over the last 3 or 4 weeks over at our Bonduku gold project. They've been mapping in sort of like 35-degree heat. It's been pretty brutal for them, but they've really uncovered probably several kilometres sort of strike on a quartz reefs that are outcropping at surface. So guys have been actively mapping and sampling those, getting some really good structural measurements. They should be finished in the next week or so. The Bouingano, the guys have just been filling in sort of a bit of due diligence. That project is waiting for approval through the government. We should expect to see that being approved in the next sort of couple of months. In that time, we should then see the exploration team that we've got in country then move over to the Bouingano from the Bonduku project.
Okay, excellent. And so, what should we expect next from Dalaroo on both projects or both kind of regions? Where are you going to move forward with your 2026 plans?
In Côte d'Ivoire, we're really focusing on, after this mapping comes back, we'll then start following that up with some geochem soil sampling. But we're pretty confident, and we want to do a short little RC program to really sort of get some runs on the board early at depth. We're pretty confident that a short little 1,500 metre or so RC program will really test it early on and give the project some legs early on. We'll then hopefully be in a position that we can then move down to our Bouingano project and then start doing some geochem work in that space. Once we once we finish there, then we'll hopefully go back to the Bonduku area and follow that up with 10 or 15,000 metres of RC or diamond drilling. That's the plan for Côte d'Ivoire for the next sort of few months. Over in Greenland, we're looking at bedding down our exploration plan, and we should be looking at the exploration season starting around May or June. We'll go out there for about 3 to 4 weeks with a decent field program.
Okay, excellent. And we're here at PDAC. There's tens of thousands of people at the event. It's been a busy couple of days already. How's PDAC been for you so far?
Look, it's been excellent. One of the main reasons before coming to PDAC was connecting face to face with people, especially people from the Greenland government, suppliers in Greenland, and that will be followed up after finish here at PDAC. I'll be going over to Greenland and spending some time in Nuuk just to get a bit more one-on-one time with the people. But PDAC's been really important to build those relationships.
Excellent. Well, I hope the rest of the next few days go well as well. But John, I want to thank you for joining us here today at the
Yeah. Thank you very much, Amy.